Get severe weather alerts anytime at KEZI.com.
Eugene's ice rink is cleaning up after $100,000 worth of damage is done during a Thanksgiving break-in. Now on KEZI 9 News, hear how the rink exchange is picking up the pieces and how loyal visitors are stepping up. Plus, hundreds brave early morning cold for Black Friday deals. We'll show you how businesses big and small kicked off the holiday season with sales.
Cold days are still upon us as high pressure remains locked in place. We'll take a closer look at that extended forecast as KEZI 9 News starts right now.
Live, local, late breaking. This is a special edition of KEZI 9 News.
And we begin with a follow-up on the break-in and fire at the rink exchange in Eugene Thanksgiving morning as staff start repairing tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage. Thanks for being with us this 9 o'clock hour. I'm Albert James. KEZI 9 News reporter Madison Yeesh spoke to staff and community members about what the rink exchange means to them and what's being done to move forward.
They threw some bricks through the glass, got in there, stole a whole bunch of merchandise through our pro shop, vandalized quite a bit of things.
First responders were dispatched to the ice ring around 6 o'clock Thursday morning.
The main problem was he took quite a few materials, stacked them in the area right behind me actually, and then lit them on fire.
The sprinkler system was able to knock down the flames, but staff say there's about $50,000 worth of smoke and water damage. That's on top of thousands of dollars worth of damages to shop items. Eugene police say they arrested 35-year-old Kevin Michael Hudson in connection with a break-in. He was arrested on charges including burglary, arson, and criminal mischief. In the aftermath of Thursday's vandalism, staff say the community has rallied behind them. And skaters say it's for good reason, as the rink is like a second home to many of them.
It makes me it's so happy here. There's not a lot of negativity. Everybody builds each other up, and we're all the figure skaters and hockey players, we're all friends. We all love each other, and it's practically our second family.
That love for the rink was apparent on Thursday when several community members came out to help with the cleanup, despite the holiday.
Their reaction was like, oh my goodness, is there anything we can do? Can we help? Some people stayed. We had a kid who plays here on Thanksgiving Day. He's a high school student at South, and he just showed up on his own with a pair of gloves and started helping us clean.
Fortunately, the rink was able to reopen Friday, and dozens of ice skaters showed up to give back to the place that has given them so much.
You can see by the line starting to come now that people are wanting to come and support and pay back what the rink has given to the community, actually.
Staff say the support means the world as they try to work with insurance and raise money for the repairs.
When you have a community like that who's so positive, and people who are helpful, and I think more importantly genuinely care about not just the people that work here but the facility and the ability to still be a part of this ice rink community, I think it makes the pain, for lack of a better word, a lot easier.
Reporting in Eugene, Madison Yeesh, KEZI 9 News.
All right, Madison, thank you. A series of suspicious fires in West Eugene early this morning are under investigation. Eugene Springfield Fire says they responded to at least 6 fires along West 11th Avenue between Beltline and Commercial. Crews from the area responded to an ATM fire, fence fire, and other suspicious blazes. Fire marshals and Eugene police are reviewing video footage and talking with witnesses as they try to pinpoint what happened. Springfield police have identified the suspect in Wednesday's barricade situation in the Gateway area. They say they arrested 37-year-old Calvin Luarca of Springfield on charges including felon in possession of a weapon, unlawful use of a weapon, and a U.S. Marshal's warrant. As we previously reported, Luarca was allegedly found by police in a stolen vehicle and fled into a home on Fiesta Drive when approached by officers. An hours-long standoff ensued with assistance from Eugene Police and the Lane County Sheriff's Office. Luarca eventually tried fleeing the home, but officers apprehended him.
Now, your first forecast with Chief Meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Well, it was a cold start to Black Friday this morning, and we are going to continue to see those cold temperatures only sitting in the upper 30s right now. High temperatures only got up to about 41 degrees, and it's all thanks to high pressure locked in place. That is going to continue to lead to those colder temperatures the next several mornings. In fact, as we kind of approach Saturday morning, we'll start out at about 29 degrees, likely some of the coldest temperatures we've seen. And notice as we progress toward the afternoon, only about 41. And that's right at that kickoff at 4:30 for the Ducks game. So it is going to be incredibly cold. And eventually that will, the cloud cover will lead to fog by the fourth quarter. So just be mindful of that. May even be a little bit damp outside as you're sitting in Autzen. For the Oregon coast, frosty days in the past and frosty days upon us. Tomorrow morning about 32 degrees, and you will see the sunshine by the afternoon, about 52 towards 4 p.m. or so. But for the most part, Roseburg has the best chance of seeing that sunshine. Starting out the day at 29 degrees, 45 by the fourth quarter. But coming up in the main weathercast, we'll actually take a look at warming temperatures and even the possibility of a little rain chances. That's coming up later in the newscast.
Well, today was Black Friday, one of the biggest days of the year for retailers. The day after Thanksgiving is traditionally the unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season. And this year, holiday spending is expected to hit a record of nearly $1 trillion. More than 130 Americans were expected to do some sort of shopping today. We caught up with shoppers at the Best Buy off Gateway in Springfield. Dozens braved the early morning cold weather to take advantage of the deals and the perks of buying in person rather than online.
Yeah, I could have just done it online, but I just decided to come here instead to make sure that everything that we needed or wanted on the TV has it.
Now, that shopper you just heard from showed up with his cousins to the electronic retailer at midnight to be the first in line to snag an 85-inch flat-screen smart TV that was marked down by $400. And it's not just big box stores offering discounts for holiday gifts. Some local small businesses kicked off some sales today. Disc Golf on Demand on West 11th Avenue in Eugene is having a 20% off sale for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday tomorrow. Serving a niche community of disc golf enthusiasts, store owners were initially skeptical about being open for Black Friday, but saw an opportunity to give back to their loyal customers.
It's been really cool, like giving back through the tournaments that we've been trying to sponsor, and then through like our first chance to this year to give back on Black Friday. It's been a real, yeah, it's fun.
Staff had a handful of customers this morning and expect more shoppers to come by for Small Business Saturday. And it wouldn't be a proper winter in Western Oregon without the Eugene Saturday Market's annual holiday market. And despite being a weekend marketplace, they were open for Black Friday shoppers today. Located at the Lane Event Center in Eugene, the holiday market offers handcrafted gifts by local artisans, international cuisine, and live music. Admission and parking are free, making it the perfect opportunity for anyone looking to get that special someone a unique handcrafted gift.
The market is amazing. I've been in this spot for about 15 years. It's kind of a nice little family this is a handmakers market, so everybody that is here makes what they sell in their booth, which makes it really exciting.
The holiday market is open every weekend from 10 a.m. to 6 in the evening, all the way until Christmas Eve. And a reminder for last-minute shoppers, the market will close early on the 24th, wrapping up at 4 p.m. Now, if you missed out on Black Friday, not to worry, as Eugene's Valley River Center says they're prepared to be a big part of the holiday season for shopping and more. The Man in Red will be visiting from the North Pole to take photos with you and your furry friends during pet nights. There will also be Santa Cares sensory experiences for all families to enjoy. Valley River Center is also hosting opportunities to pay it forward with the Giving Machine and Giving Tree. Plus, folks who make our communities shine will be honored with the Holiday Heroes campaign.
The events are great because they really do help our community. You know, the Giving Tree, that all goes back to the community and all of our local children that need gifts. And then the same thing for the Giving Machine, and you know, you're making memories too. You know, you're coming to see Santa, getting your traditional, you know, your annual photo with Santa Claus. That's really important.
Valley River Center shoppers can also take advantage of convenient gift wrapping stations and enjoy live musical performances. Well, still to come this Friday night, Democrats in Salem are slated to hold a supermajority in both chambers of the state assembly. I'll tell you what that means for legislation coming out of the Capitol when we come back.